I saw something with a video that one of the bishops, Amanda Seals, had posted. And she was just kind of chin checking some parents on, or people who have guardians, whatever, people who are supervising kids at a particular time. Just checking the fact that, like, do you guys get the fact that kids are conscious beings and that they are not limited to intelligence based on their size? Like, they get it, And so we should be cognizant of what it is that we say and do, because they internalize it with a certain messaging. Just because they can't articulate it with the years of advanced ignorance that some of their guardians may have, does not mean that they're not internalizing what is supposed to be the energy behind it. And I think that the problem is not with little Duval saying that he has an opinion about a hairstyle. I think the problem with little Duval's opinion about the hairstyle is that basically what he's saying is that you should forego your blackness, tame down your blackness, black woman, when you are presenting yourself to me, because I am more fond of a more European presentation, and your blackness really does nothing for me. As a matter of fact, your overgrown blackness actually makes me sick. It makes me ill. I don't like it. And there you are with this black daughter, regardless of whatever her ethnic mix is, her race will be as is. Black Duval. So really the problem, again, is not his opinion. It is what his opinion is rooted in, which is self-hatred, which undoubtedly leaks out to more than just the black women that you think you're offending, because you're not. Curlfest went off yesterday without a hitch. Okay? So, nobody cares. But it is for those that we cannot rescue, like the women who would happen to be of black race, that you have to be associated with, which, if you have a daughter, does not exclude your daughter regardless of what ethnic mix she is. What you are undoubtedly teaching her is that her blackness is to be just hated. And that's sad. It's actually disgusting. All right. So, you guys, as we pull up to the table this week, I wanted to take the opportunity to, again, I'm always thankful that you guys take the time out of your lives to listen and talk bullshit with me, and we decompress and we have a good time and we love up on each other, and hopefully we learn something to take with us into the week. But I have admittedly been having I feel pretty good from a mental standpoint. I have not been depressed. I know that there are power over my thoughts, so I've been able to hold on to that kind of feeling. But I do feel like I have become my world has become very much centered on me, if that makes any sense. Like what I look like, where I'm going, who I'm going with, it feels very egocentric. And I know we live in this world where, we know that we're doing well in the world by how much time we don't have to give to ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing well when you start talking about, oh my God, I'm not getting any sleep because I've been working so hard, or I've been partying so hard, or I've been doing anything so hard that it's just like, I just don't even have enough time for myself. That sounds like achievement. That sounds like, yes, you are making it. You are out here. The more people see you, the more things you're doing. That is the all but be all of winning in our society. I know it. You know it. We all know it. You are winning if you are out here. Okay? if you are just in these fucking streets, you are winning. The girls are telling you, the more that you are concentrating on yourself in a very egocentric way, where you're at, what you're doing, the pictures, the this, the that, and you're always living for that next moment too. I'm saving up to go to this really amazing place to go live. I'm saving to get my life. Like I feel like I'm getting caught up in a whirlwind from a personal level where my world is becoming very much that. Like the more time I don't have to give to myself, and I'm fighting for it. I am fighting for it. I've been running, not just because I've joined a run club, but because it is an absolute time for me to have to myself. And my knees are probably getting torn out the frame, okay? Terrain running breaks my knees apart. But I love it. I love to have that time to myself. And I drive to this area where it's right on top of the water. And I just run. And I just take in the water. And I just, how many years I lived in Philadelphia and probably could have been doing this all this time that I was there, because I could have run right along the Schuylkill with everybody else. But, the busier that I was living life, the better I thought my life was. So the more impacted my life was by things and events and, just like being with people who are out here, the more I felt like, yes, I am winning. Look at me. Okay. I'm out here. I feel like I want to draw back from that. I feel like that's not who I am, and that's kind of not where I want to be right now, where I'm just so completely engrossed in having just a bunch of minutia take up my life that I forget what my purpose here is, and I start to live very unconsciously, Like I never want to go out just to be out, just to, like I found myself even going out last night, not because I actually wanted to go out, but because it was like, oh, you're supposed to be out. It's Saturday. You look like this. You are this. Like, girl, get out there. Get out there. Like, how else is people going to see you? Get out there. And the last thing I actually wanted to do was be the fuck out there. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to be inside, but I just felt compelled to just be out there. I never want to do anything out of a unconscious level. Like, I've always said that I've never wanted to give you guys this show on an unconscious level. If you've ever tasted food from someone who didn't feel like cooking, it doesn't matter how great the ingredients are. If it's not there, it's not there. If you've ever been if you've ever had the honor of being gifted with something from someone who didn't feel like giving you this something, it almost feels dirty. You know what I mean? Like, it almost feels dirty. This is why men kind of, and I say this from a very heterosexual sexual encounter standpoint, this is why when you ladies or gentlemen, gentle whores, if you've ever had sex with someone and you didn't feel like it, I want you to know that the other person on the other end knows that. They feel it, and it feels gross to them. Like, there's something about, Big Mama didn't have the ingredients that we have right now. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't have like a Big Mama. That's not what we called her. We just called her Mama. A lot of y'all have different names. My dear, mom, Nana, Granny, Mama, Big Mama, whatever cute little nickname you have for your grandmother, your praying grandmother, the one who let her gray hair settle in, or, would give you like a smooth wig that was really just more like she wasn't concerned with looking young. She was concerned with her family. She didn't have all the same, technology that we have now. And she wasn't going to Whole Foods for her ingredients, and she wasn't getting her oil from Trader Joe's. It wasn't about that. It was about the love that she was putting into the food that made the food richer and more delicious than anything you've ever tasted in your life. This is why we love the songs that we love. This is why we love the artists that we love. This is why we love the contributors to society that we love. It is an energy in which we are receiving, which we know that we're being given something that we probably don't even deserve, but the soul of the giver is in it. It's in it. You feel it. It's in it. They're not just trying to give you another great meal because they're looking for your adoration. I'm not just trying to give you another great episode because I'm just looking for your adoration. If I am not here as a presence and an energy for you to grow or for you to learn something, then I don't believe that that energy should be where you should be focusing any of your energy. So I am going to take a few weeks off to just gather back my mind and relax, and release. And I will be back to you before my 40th birthday. How about that? Deal? Deal. I thank you guys always for listening. Go forth with the energy and the purpose and the love and the light that God intended for you. Check yourself and check your ego. Know that the person that you are looking at is not playing a role. They are a full person, as you are a full person and would like to be acknowledged as so. Don't snap at the waitress. Don't be mean to the person driving beside you. Let them over. Let them over. Don't question if it's your place to give this bum your last 50 cents. Because it's not your last 50 cents. Who cares what he's going to do with the money? That's not what it's about. Don't say no because it's the fastest thing to say. Think, be conscious, acknowledge the words and the feelings and the energy to which you are being approached, and be conscious when you answer. Be kind. Don't be nice. Because nice is situational. Be kind. Take a deep breath. When you get in the shower, take a deep breath. You owe yourself that. Take a deep breath from the pit of your stomach. Take a deep breath and let it out through your fingers. Take a deep breath. Don't let anything this week take you by storm. Nothing is by accident. Everything is by happenstance. Be conscious in the moment. Even though you can't control what's happening, you can control what you do with what's happening. Mind your energy. Be responsible and accountable. Don't just know how to spot bad energy. Know when you're giving off the vibration and the frequency of a bad energy. Center yourself and come back. You guys are love, light, and everything to me. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for listening. Peace.